Hello and what is up guys, Jack here from Ezekiel Gaming HD, and this is episode 6 of Dream Team. So last episode we did get we got knocked out of the Bronze Challenge Cup at, I think it was the quarterfinals, so it wasn't a great episode. Quarterfinal stage isn't a great place to lose, you've got to win one, and then if you lose one that's a 1-to-1 ratio. It's not very good in my opinion. But we started off this episode with 1 point, and we also opened up a couple of bronze packs to see what we could keep, and actually opened up one of the players I had in my team there in a 4-3-3, so I know that he should sell for at least a 200 by now, as I think I listed him for that. I could have probably asked for something like 450 or 250 or just something a little bit more, but I didn't. I just wanted to get him sold and out of my trade pile so that he doesn't take up space. But as I said, we started off with 1 point, and I decided to actually keep that 1 point. And that is the first time in this series that I have not spent the points straight away after. And the main reason being, I've actually got a team now that is fully bought with my points, so I don't really need to buy any players yet. Although in the future episodes, I will purchase a couple more players for this bronze team because I need to, basically, and there's no way around it. But we start off this game pretty well. I think it was the 8th minute. We get it with Reed here. He goes for like a tackle, or I'm not sure if he actually was controlling the player or the computer did it for him, where he just missed the ball completely, and Reed puts that away there. Also Reed with another chance there. I was all over him in this game, to be honest. If you look at the time, it's only 20 minutes into the game, and I'm already having this amount of chances. Somehow Bennett manages to shoot and go through about 3 or 4 defenders there, so I was very surprised that went in, but I kind of deserved it from the amount of chances I was having. Again, another chance there, still in the first half, having all these chances. Cross it over to Guy, who then crosses it back over to Reed, who goes on the volley, on his strong foot actually, even though it didn't look like it, to make that 3-0. So he's getting a big dick in this game, to be honest with you. He wasn't the best player, but he didn't have the best luck either. He just kept pressing B instead of containing, which is something I want people to actually take note of, but at the same time do it a little bit better. So I was falling up, just about to go into half time, and Reed gets a chance here. A little bit lucky with the way he got the ball, but it was a very good finish. I don't see many bronze keepers being able to keep that one out of their nets, so that put him into a little bit of a rage, and he ended up rage quitting, which means that I won that game. I also got a point for completing another cup match, which brings me up to 2 points, and I'm not going to spend that yet, not quite yet anyway. And then after this match, obviously run out of contracts on a few of the players, and I decided actually to put one of the attribute cards on Bennett, I think his name was. So I'm not sure what attribute card that was. If you watch back, you'll be able to see it, but it didn't really make much of a difference anyway. And we come up against this guy in the quarterfinal. So this was a stage that we lost last episode. So if we get past this, that would be great, because even though this is a progression series and I'm almost handicapping myself in this series by playing with non-rare bronzes, you still get some people not realising that and not actually reading the rules of this series, and they'll comment, "You're doing so bad," or something like that. Not many people, but you do get the occasional random comment that haven't read the rules or just don't understand the actual series. They'll comment something silly, and it kind of it annoys me. So I really want to win pretty much everything I can at any stage. But we did manage to get a goal here, which is quite nice from Guy. I always, when his name pops up, I always think of saying Little Guy, because his first name starts with L. But he did have one chance, this guy, and that was pretty much it. Even though the scoreline wasn't big for me, there wasn't many chances that he had that were out and out chances, like 1-on-1s or anything like that. They were only like crossing the ball in and getting a rubbish header off or anything like that. So that game ended up 2-0. So that means that we were through to the semi-final, which is a lot further. Well, it was a one step further than we did last time we entered this cup. And I come out of this, and I had one of those early release packs or one of those packs you get with the Ultimate Edition of FIFA 13, which is kind of weird because I didn't unlock it on my second account. This is my second account, for those of you that are wondering. My main account is Ezekiel N7. This one is called Ezekiel Gaming HD, as you can see in the bottom corner on the screen. And for some reason, it went onto this account, but then I thought, if I go onto my main account, it probably won't be there. But it was, so maybe that's something you guys might want to take into consideration. If you have the Ultimate Team Edition, if you're on your second account, as it goes on to Monday, you'll be able to open the pack on your second account, and then go onto your main account and open it there as well, so you get 2 packs. It's either that or I've got mixed up a little bit, but I'm pretty sure I didn't get mixed up, and I know for definite that I opened 2 Ultimate Team Edition packs on 2 different accounts. Anyway, as I said, we were progressing through to the semi-final now, so this was the semi-final. We played against this team, MLS Bronze team, and he looked like he had an attribute card on his cam, and he was playing in a 4-1-2-1-2, so that is a very deadly formation, and I think his team, or his whole team, was Shiny Rare, or at least majority of them were. But we got off to a good start in the 13th minute. It is an unlucky number, but not in this game. So I was very happy to go 2-0 up against that team. Took a lot of pressure off me, and even in the 30th minute, Guy gets through here after Reed weaving in and out of the players, making the space for him, and so that put me. It gave me a lot of confidence basically, but he did manage to get a chance back here by taking a shot with one of his, I think it must have been his cam or his right mid, and he gets a chance here with a header. I'm not sure really if that's a good header or if it's just a bad save. I think it's like a combination of both. Progressing more to the end of the game, coming up to the 70th minute, he gets fortunate. I wouldn't say lucky. He gets fortunate that the player impact engine was just on his side there, and it makes it 2-2. So at this stage, I was thinking, crap, I was 2-0 up. Should be winning these types of games, especially with the 5-2-2-1 formation. It's very defensive. By 80th minute, we managed to pull it back and force Kakaski, which is one of the best players in his team. I reckon actually is the best player. He's very important. But that would made it 3-2, and then 3-3. This guy manages to score in the 90th minute, which is very, very, very annoying. So just to emphasise, I was very annoyed with that. But we do get through into extra time. Obviously, it goes straight into extra time in the cup games. And I was pretty much all over him. He didn't have one chance until the second part of extra time, which you'll see in a second. But I just didn't manage to put it away. And this is like the last chance pretty much of the game. He crosses it into him. I'm not sure what his name was. Oh yeah, there it is. Villarreal. And he just volleys it. And that was such an unreal volley for one of these bronze players. I wish I can get one of my players to do that. As you can see, I was putting my attack into ultra attacking. And that was the last chance of the game. I couldn't do anything about it. Even crossed it in here to Guy. Guy had a chance. That means that I got a corner from this. Took the corner pretty much straight away or instantly. And I think I got my head on it, but I just didn't go anywhere. No, I didn't get my head on it. It got cleared out. And that was the end of the game. So I've been knocked out now of this semi-final. It is a shame to be knocked out of this cup again, but it is a progression series, and if I won everything in eyesight, then it would be a rubbish progression. You wouldn't see a progression basically, and that's what I want to get across to you. Obviously, I'd love to win every game, and I'll win every game I can do, but sometimes it just doesn't happen. But that is the end of this episode. If you liked the video, please remember to hit that rating or thumbs up button, and if you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to see this series in your sub box, and everything will be all good. So thank you for watching and listening, and I will catch you later. Bye.